Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel Sumner, and I'm the host of tonight's Club Passim live stream. In a few moments, Jake Blount will take over and treat you to a set of live music. But first, let me take a moment and tell you a little bit about Club Passim and our mission. Club Passim is a nonprofit organization that's been around for over 60 years, and in normal times, we put on shows practically every night of the year in an intimate little basement in Harvard Square, located in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The club itself has been dark since March, but we've managed to move all of our programming online, including shows, classes, and workshops at our School of Music. This month, we are celebrating Black History Month with a month-long series of live stream concerts, workshops, interviews, and events that highlight Black artists within the folk community. For every event this month, we'll be donating a percentage of show proceeds to charitable Black-led organizations. For tonight, we will be benefiting IBMA's Arnold Schultz Fund, which was established in 2020 and supports activities increasing participation of people in color in bluegrass music. A little bit about Arnold Schultz. Arnold Schultz was an African-American musician from Kentucky who had a profound influence on Bill Monroe and the development of bluegrass. You can learn more about Arnold Schultz and about the program right here at bluegrassfoundation.org/Arnold Schultz-fund. So check that out. We will be donating a percentage of our proceeds to the fund tonight. And if you would like to check out the other incredible artists that we have who are participating in this month-long celebration, go to passim.org/Black History to see the upcoming shows. We just added some great workshops, one of which is happening this Saturday. That one is called This Is Your Song and Yours Alone by Vance Gilbert, the great Vance Gilbert. That's happening on Saturday. We're going to have a storytelling workshop by Kemp Harris on the 21st. And a masterclass on the life and music of Stevie Wonder called the Stevie Wonder Songbook. It's a masterclass with Robbie Pate and friends, and it's going to be really fun. You can browse through all of those and register for workshops and classes at passim.org/classes. Definitely check that out. Tonight, we're suggesting a donation of $18 as a ticket price. It's what you would pay if you were seeing Jake in the club. Just go to passim.org/stream and donate there at the yellow donate link in the middle of the page to support both Jake and Passim. Please keep in mind that the pandemic has been affecting artists particularly hard since touring income has been completely depleted. So these online shows are the main way musicians are making their living right now. So please do go to passim.org/stream and donate to support Jake as he shares his craft with us tonight. If you can't give right now, we understand times are really tough right now, but there are other meaningful ways that you can show support. For instance, you can share this stream with your friends and your family. If you're on Facebook right now, hit that share button. If you're on YouTube, copy that link and email a mass email to all your friends and family. This makes a huge impact on the ability that we have to reach an audience and increase donations. You can sign up for artist emails and follow them on social media. I know Jake is active on social media, and you should definitely check out things he has to say. And an email list, of course. Those are the best ways to keep in touch with artists these days. And then follow and listen to the artists on streaming platforms. These are all things that you can do to help support musicians. And if you can donate, really anything is wonderful. Please go to passim.org/stream. We greatly appreciate it. This is likely going to last for a while, and we need to do what we can to keep supporting artists that bring so much richness to our community. All right, so I'm very excited about this show. Jake has been teaching at the Passim School of Music for the past couple semesters, clawhammer banjo class, sorry, I have bluegrass on the brain. A clawhammer banjo class that everybody's been raving about, and I have loved listening to his music. Last year he put out a critically acclaimed album called Spider Tales that is very, very good, made many end-of-year lists, and word on the street is he's working on something new. So everyone, please give a very warm virtual welcome to Jake Blount.
Well, thank you everybody for having me. Oh, interesting. The frame on the site is different from the frame on my camera. Hopefully I'm all on screen here. All right, well I'm going to start with a tune called Brown Skin Baby. Some of these days at your gate, I go home, whiskey strip, round old house, quiet as a mouse. Some of these days I lay down with your straw all night long, freeze to death. Love, love. Mom and Papa told me, go on, boy, county farm, be your home, go, go. Whew. That was a song I learned from a recording of a Mississippi fiddler by the name of Jabe Dillon, and he learned it from an African American fiddler by the name of Old Dennis. Most of the stuff that I'm going to play for you tonight comes from black fiddlers, some by way of white fiddlers. Oftentimes, that's the way the folk tradition worked out. A lot of black fiddlers and banjo players didn't get recorded, and maybe sometime tonight we'll get around to talking about why. But that's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to play you another tune called All Young that I learned from one of my fiddle heroes, mentors, Judy Hyman, Ithaca, New York. Oh, it's one of my favorites. I haven't played it in a long time. I keep telling my friends by the time this is all over, I'm not going to remember any of my tunes. I won't be able to jam with anybody anymore. And I'm going to miss having my tea on stage. Some people can pull that off. I once saw Rhiannon Giddens waltz onto stage with a mug of tea in her hands, and I thought one day maybe I'll be there. But I don't know if I'm there yet. My. Well, I thought we'd switch instruments, switch parts of the country. This next tune comes from Mississippi, from a black banjo player by the name of Sid Hemphill, who lived in Sardis, Mississippi. Played quite often with a man named Sid Hemphill, is what I said before. The banjo player's name was Lucius Smith. My goodness. Lucius Smith, Sardis, Mississippi, played very often with Sid Hemphill, and had a really unique style of playing the banjo that I know Dom Flemons has dug really deep into, and I think Hubby Jenkins as well. But I really fell in love with this tune of his and put it on my latest album, Spider Tales, which Rachel mentioned, as well as the first song I played, Brown Skin Baby. This is Goodbye Honey, You Call That Gone. tune, this kind of spooky wandering B flat Lydian melody. At the end of that recording, the folklorist who's recording him is some British lady who must have been traveling with Alan Lomax, and just goes, "I've never heard anybody play the banjo like that before." And he goes, "Yeah, put it on the radio. Ain't nobody play it like that." Which is true. Nobody else had ever played it like that. At least not for a long time. Oh, the angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. When Jesus was hanging up on the cross, the angels kept silent till God went off. Then the angels hung their harps on the willow trees to give satisfaction till God was pleased. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. His soul went up on a pillar of cloud, and when he moved, Lord, the heavens did bow. Jehovah's sword was at his side. On the empty air he begun to ride. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. Go down, angels, to the flood. Blow out the sun, turn the moon into blood. Come back, angels, bolt the door. The time that's been will be no more. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. The angels done bowed down. Whoa, yes, my Lord. That's another song off Spider Tales, one that I got out of an old written collection from John Wesley Work III, who was one of relatively few black collectors of black folk songs and spirituals. There were not all that many of us doing our own work at that time. It's a lot of white folks studying from the outside, which certainly produced a lot of valuable content, but also has its shortcomings. And I really love that one. I don't know where it comes from, and the only recording of it that's been made, other than the one on my album, is an operatic setting that kept the lyrics and pretty much nothing else. So it's cool. I feel like I'm bringing that one back. Well, I figured I'd play you one that's from round about where I grew up. I grew up in Washington, D.C., and about 20 minutes away, up until 20 years-ish before I was born, there was a man named Will Adams who was a really fantastic fiddle player, and Mike Seeger recorded him back in the day. I think it was actually the first set of recordings Mike Seeger ever made for any folklorists in the room, but he had this incredible body of completely unique repertoire that nobody else played. Some of his tunes are more common, but most of them are Will Adams originals, or ones that nobody else ever picked up and played for a folklorist. But this is one called Smoky Hole. Love that one. All right, why don't you let that chill out for a while? I'm gonna play you another tune off the album now. This is called Beyond This Wall, and it was written by Judy Hyman, whom some of you may know from her work with the Horseflies. And she wrote this tune called Beyond This Wall that I really loved when I first heard it, and kind of got absorbed into the modern black string band tradition at Clifftop a couple summers ago, which, for those who don't know, is this big festival where a lot of old time players gather down in West Virginia. Um, and I really have been loving playing this tune because I think the title is so evocative, and it was written well before walls cropped up in political discourse in this country. But I think the name takes on new significance according to its circumstances. And originally, this tune was named after the inscription on a wall of a concentration camp. And I found it compelling as a title and as a tune because walls at the time that I learned this tune became front and center in our country's political discourse, and really for the exact same reasons. And I have previously played it with the mindset of someday we'll get beyond this wall, and now we're beyond it, so that's pretty sweet. It's a lot of work still to do. I did not vote for Joe Biden in the primary, but I am excited to have our feet facing the right direction. And what a relief to not have everything actively getting worse every single day. I'm getting so much more done. one of my favorites these days. Really, most days. Sorry, folks. Tuning the banjo is a process. One of the lovely things about this whole digital show thing is that when I have to do that, I don't have to like sit and stare at you all staring at me. It's one of my least favorite part of shows. Oh man, this tuning almost made sense. That was a close call. For any who aren't familiar with old time music and the way that it works, there's different tunes for different keys, different tunings, I should say, for different keys, and sometimes for each individual song. And this is a super bizarre tuning. was another song off the record called Where Did You Sleep Last Night from Hudie Ledbetter, better known as Leadbelly, Shreveport, Louisiana. Lord, I wonder will I ever get back home. Lord, I left me when the baby in the courthouse cried, Daddy, please don't go. Lord, it must have been the devil that pulled me here. Lord, I'm all down and out. treat me right, I'll eat up all your cotton, sleep in your grain race tonight. Oh, we've told the farmer, don't need no farm machine. I'll eat up all your cotton, can't buy no gasoline. Told the farmer, better treat me right, I'll eat up all your cotton. I don't see no water, but I'm about to drown. Oh, I don't see no fire, but I'm burning down. Yonder comes a spider, crawling up and down the wall. He must have been gone to get his ashes home. And that was a pair of songs called Tangle Eye Blues and Boll Weevil. Tangle Eye Blues was recorded by Alan Lomax from a man named Tangle Eye. They called him Tangle Eye in the prison that he was in. He was at the Parchman State Farm, I think, down in Texas. And a lot of really great music came out of those prison camps. Making the best out of an awful situation, I suppose. Let that rest for a bit and play some banjo. roustabout. Where you go fishing? When you go fishing, tie a hook in line. When you go calling, go with the willing mind. Well, it's been years since I've been gone. Pretty little boy with a red dress on. Where you gone, you roustabout? This is a little roustabout from Dink Roberts, who's a black banjo player who lived in Haw River, North Carolina. Also on my recent album, Spider Tales. This is a song I learned last winter. They kind of just stopped playing for a while after this pandemic started because it was making me too upset. It comes from Gaither Carlton and Doc Watson. It's called "And Am I Born to Die?" It's originally a shape note hymn called Idumea. So, this one is for all the people that we're losing right now. And am I born to die? To lay this body down and must my trembling spirit fly into a world unknown, and must my trembling eternal happiness. Must then my portion be. A land of deepest shade, unpieced by human thought, a dreary region of the dead, where all things are forgone. Waked by the trumpet sound, I from my grave shall rise and see the Judge with glory crowned, and see the flaming sky, and see the Judge with glory crowned, and see the flaming sky. Well, I got one more for you. This one is called Do Remember Me. It's the first song I ever learned and took down to my grandparents and played it for them, and they already knew the words. Thanks so much to Club Passim for having me. Thanks to Rachel for hosting the show. This has been super fun. Hope we can do it in person sometime. can't bear no crosses, you can't wear no crown. Can't bear no crosses, you can't wear no crown. If you can't bear no crosses, you can't wear no crown. Way beyond the moon. Do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, remember me. The harder your crosses, the brighter your crown. The harder your crosses, the brighter your crown. The harder your crosses, the brighter your crown. Way beyond the moon. Do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, remember me. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
That was Jake Blount. Thank you so much, Jake, for an incredible set of music. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight and joining us here at Passim. Thank you. If you enjoyed what you saw, please make a donation. We have a suggested donation of $18, but anything helps. And that goes to support both Jake and Passim. And as a part of Black History Month, Passim is donating a percentage of Passim's share to Black-led organizations. Tonight, we are benefiting the Arnold Schultz Fund at IBMA. And we're so excited to do that. We're so excited to have Jake here. And we're excited about all the other artists that we're going to have this month and programs. We've got Vance Gilbert on Friday coming up next. He'll be playing at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and he's got a songwriting workshop the next day on Saturday. On Saturday night, we've got Humor for Humanity with Jimmy Tingle. Then Monday, we've got the Discovery Series with Louis Apollon and Sid Matisse. That's at 8 o'clock. And then Tuesday, we've got Blues Night at the virtual open mic, and that'll be at 7 p.m. That's going to be here wherever you're watching, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. We're on Twitch and Twitter, all of the things. Come find us again. We'd love to see you. Once again, thanks so much to Jake. Check out his website. Go listen to Spider Tales. It's a very, very good album. And stay tuned. He's got new stuff in the works. JakeBlunt.com. Sign up for his email list. And yes, thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I hope to be seeing you again soon. Thanks, everyone.